You need to work on silencing male voices because you give one of them a mic and here they go.
What's good, y'all? I'm Bobby Alfredone Podcast.
I'm Doggy.
I'm Yafet.
I'm Aman.
Why
Back-
are you yelling, bro?
Sorry.
Back to you, special guest Yafet.
What's going on?
Dang, I
Yeah?
really smacked the
You got a lot of people in the house today.
Yeah, y'all not used to him. We had an episode with him. It was a fire episode, but when we left, the audio got lost.
I apologize.
So we had to bring him back because this man's amazing. Introduce yourself.
Bro, too kind.
What up?
How y'all doing? I'm Yafet.
Young Fetty.
I'm Fetty with
Young
that.
Fetty.
Young Hefe.
I like that. Young Fetty.
That's me. Yeah. I was here before. I was here last time, but unfortunately, we had a system glitch. Lost us
Technical
all.
difficulties.
Technical
The
difficulties.
Russians hacked us.
All right.
That's a bad joke. Bad joke.
But I'm back with it.
Yes, sir, man.
Let's
Look
get
at me.
it
I'm in a
cracking.
tank top because it's not butter. It's caliente outside.
Way good.
I'm
Please
not-
leave this in. Please don't edit this
I'm
out.
looking at have fun. It's hot outside. You know, it's summer.
It's not that bad.
He just feeling sometimes. He feeling like a menace out here.
So, how was y'all week?
Hey, school's done. I told y'all.
Let's say.
They tell us so, but
Nah, bro. I'm so excited.
Oh my god.
I told y'all what I say last week. Wait till this week. They're both gonna start being happy because
Hey,
school's
man,
done.
Life is good. You know, life is amazing.
Me and
right
Yafet are still in chains, but you know,
Hey, man.
School really traumatized y'all, huh?
I really did.
Oh
bro.
my gosh.
this
I was
man.
questioning life, bro.
Nah, listen. As soon as I finished my exams, right, and I pressed leave meeting, oh my god, it was peace out my heart. Just know that. That's all y'all have to know. I was at peace with myself, and yeah, man, that's it. Life is good. Don't talk about school no more. That's it.
No,
Y'all
real
better
quick. You
not
know what
bring
we
up
should
school.
do? You know what we should do? We should have a bonfire with like all our
Yes.
school papers
I'm
and
with
stuff
that.
like that. Like
I'm with
gathering
that,
them up
bro.
and just burn
I'm
it
with
all.
I can't even do that. I'm online.
Uh,
What am I gonna burn my laptop?
No, I think
Burn your
Idris
Macs.
wants my assignment, so I can't do that.
This man's.
No.
How was your week? How was your week?
My week, dog. What day is it today?
I don't know. I'm just
I
asking.
think it's
Wednesday.
My day was good.
Well, yes,
Is it
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
I mean, my week is Wednesday. Oh yeah, it is Wednesday.
Yeah, we got class after this, bro.
The good class. The
You
good
should-
class. The good class.
Dog,
The
my week
interesting
is
class.
yeah, it is definitely interesting. My week was great though. I mean, I can't complain. School is just getting pretty much started for me. I don't even want to talk.
Yeah, listen. How about
Y'all
you,
would just see
money?
me smiling the whole
NA?
time.
Yes.
NA? I don't know what to do with myself, bro. Like, I'm going to the gym and not having to rush. Like, I can actually finish my workouts. Like, what's going to stress me now? Like, what am I supposed to do with all this free time, bro?
We'll start a business.
Hey,
Nah,
don't-
like,
don't you got an internship coming up?
that.
That would count.
Until then, I know. But, bro, I just feel free. I'm no longer chained, as y'all said. But
12 years of slave over here.
Terrible
Yo,
joke.
change
What's wrong with me today?
the
I
semester was
told
hard, though.
you he feeling some type.
You know what? Can I talk about this? I don't mind talking about this because everyone talks about their success, right?
Mm.
This is my first time doing it, so I feel like this is a learning opportunity. For the first time, I failed the class.
You haven't failed yet.
I-
Yet.
For the first time ever?
Like, yeah.
That's an achievement
I
in
got
itself.
stepped back. I got held back in like 6th grade, but that's because I was straight off the boat. like,
Wait,
straight
you
off,
know
right?
what's so funny? Like last week we gave college advice. Now.
Bro, wait. You know what's funny? This man literally said last week, you know, I never failed a class, so I can't give you advice.
No, bro.
Now he's certified.
No, last week I was in a good position. I did not think I was going to. The
crazy.
final 6 questions, 30% of my grade. 6 questions killed me. Like I was, yeah.
That's so wrong. Why do they be doing that, bro? 30% of your grade for 6 questions?
Yeah,
And-
man.
and-
It'd be like that though. I'm not
Now
gonna lie
I
to you.
shouldn't speak too much because I did ask for like a grace. You know, like I'm not like failing where I'm not unsavable. Like if this, you know, do some little background work, I can still pass because you know
behind the scenes.
behind the scenes.
That's
So-
when becoming a teacher's pet, it comes in handy.
But like the class is like 400 people, so I don't know if
100
they,
people.
you know, yeah.
You know what
but-
gets me the most? Like, this is the
I-
last
I
thing I'm
was
going to talk
gonna
about
ask
school. You could get like 100, like you can get like 20 assignments, 100. You
Mhm.
get 160, 70, your whole grade goes down.
No,
No.
bro.
Like,
Listen.
bruh,
No, listen. You know
How's
what's so
that
crazy?
fair?
If I had an A on my exam, it would bring me up like 3%. How? How? But if I failed, it's a 0%.
I
How?
know
That's
this.
fact.
That's so
I get
not
an
fair,
F.
bro.
How?
That's
I
not
get a
right.
G actually. I get a G in my grade. How?
Y'all get a G?
A
Bro,
G?
they'll make it up. Don't worry about it. They'll make
He's
it
trying to make
Yo.
a joke past the F. He get a
Yeah,
G.
past the F. Yes, bro. I'm telling you.
I
It
think
doesn't
I'm-
make sense.
Memories
Like
are
you
rushing
can get
back.
100% on the first midterm, and even the first exam, but your final, you get an E, you get an F. Yeah,
That is
wrap it up.
facts. Nah,
Wrap
Okay,
it
but
up.
anyway, before we were rudely interrupted,
that's their spot.
it's gonna be ours soon.
What you want to talk about?
Amen.
Bro, let's just go
Hey,
off the dome. Bro.
anything, my guy.
UFOs.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready,
Yes.
bro.
UFOs.
Y'all haven't heard what happened?
Basically,
happened?
the first time I think like
50
last
years, something
50
like that.
years, the whole Defensive Department, everything, they had a disclosure about unidentified objects, or they call it UAF,
I don't care what they call it. Those
unidentified
are UFOs, bro.
air phenomenons.
I'm sorry, what?
So you know how
You haven't heard?
over the last 20, 30 years,
No.
the amount of like, there's been so much documentation. Like,
Sightings?
yeah,
Yeah.
they basically went over like a bunch of them, and then they had a segment where they went over like security threats too, and it was just crazy. Like, I felt like a movie, bro. Like, they were actually really considering UFOs. Like,
Where is this? Where is this source at? What's this information?
all
bro?
over the news.
Today they had a hearing in Congress where the defense, NASA, all this,
Right.
institutions, they came together and they said, not only are UFOs, they say UFOs are real 2 years ago. Not only that, they came with over 140 video evidence of like, bro, 4K, bro. 4K evidence of these flying objects.
Okay, my question is, so why am I going to school?
You just said we're not talking about school. That's the first thing you're gonna talk about.
Because like, think about it. Like,
So I think, you know what? Well, perfect time in honor of this crazy thing, we should talk about conspiracy theories that
when
are
it comes
very
to the UFOs and stuff.
no
Can I say
any
though,
conspiracy theories.
Before
you
we
wanna
go
talk
on,
about.
one episode, I said, don't call us conspiracy theories. Call us the news before the news,
Yes,
right?
sir.
The news
I was half joking, but bro, how many people were called crazy for thinking this, bro?
Yeah,
For
there's a
thinking
lot of
in UFOs.
conspiracies actually.
And you know what? I even saw on like I was driving my car and then the guy was like, "We don't know what it is. We don't know." So what is it then? If you don't know what it like, what could it be? Like,
I don't think
It's a
they'll give us
curve.
this much information in
curve.
such a short.
No.
time. There has to
Speaking
be
of,
something.
y'all remember the CIA releasing a bunch of documents about like things like traveling, time traveling,
I think I heard about
telekinesis.
Mhm.
Like they released documents, like
Yeah.
a whole stack of those joints,
Mhm.
classified documents.
I'll believe you. I haven't heard,
Bro,
but
trust
I,
me.
I
We can talk
It's
about
public.
conspiracy theories. We can keep going. I'm gonna go back to what I said like a couple episodes ago. I still firmly believe mattress warehouse is up to no good.
Scam.
I
They're
don't
front
trust
for the
them.
cartel.
They're not just a cartel
hey, don't-
trafficking.
yo, hold up, bro. I don't want to target on my back.
Yeah,
Calm down.
facts.
Bro, look about it. Every mattress warehouse has another one next to it or another mattress, and there's always on sale. Who's buying beds? Like, bro,
You ever walked in there though? You
It's
know how much
quiet.
they charge for mattresses?
how much?
$1,000.
And it's always
1,000. Hold up,
empties.
I don't.
$800 to $1,000.
You know the funny thing is, whenever
That
you walk
mattress
in
better
there,
sing lullabies when I go to sleep. Ain't no way.
whenever you walk in there, why is the guy always coming out from the back? What are you doing back there?
Yo, hold up.
You know what? We should get hired there and then see what they
And
do.
then find out.
What is wrong with this guy?
Going through the whole investigation, bro.
We
not
gonna
a
get jumped
journalist.
in. You wild.
Jump in, they go kidnap you in.
We should go undercover. I'm telling you. Listen, no
I'm
one
not
will
risking
ever-
my life
I
for
know.
TikTok.
Listen,
No.
no one will ever expect us. Okay, we get a job. We go in the back and see what they up to. That's what I'm just saying.
You
Throwing
seem
ideas.
overly excited about
Yeah.
this.
I am. I wanna do something wild for not wild, but something memorable for the summer. You know, we should.
Yeah,
plan things
it
for
just doesn't involve risking your life.
Yeah,
We're
did
not
we just
really-
hear him
but
say they might
technically-
be connected to a cartel? Like,
Technically, you're employed. You're not really at risk. You know, it's your job. You know.
You on the payroll.
Doggy,
Yeah,
if you want to do
facts.
that, I fully support you.
Yeah, just come back and tell us what
You
happened.
think I'm gonna get a 9 to 5? Nope. I started this, so I don't have to get a 9 to 5.
But it's just crazy, bro. Like, they're always next. Like, you know how like, in Habesha place, like Habesha restaurants, one guy could open a Habesha restaurant right here. The other guy will open it right next to him. They don't care. They compete.
And they survived too. I don't know how, but like
Facts.
they're like 17 and Silver Spring in one block.
Yeah.
No, that's 'cause
I
Habesha's-
never understood that. Like, you can go around like I'm not gonna say that.
He already just said it, bro. Like,
no, I'm
Silver
not
Spring.
saying-
Here. Well, women tell about you.
This is the best explanation I heard. Okay, I asked somebody how is that possible, right? And they said one restaurant will have like the best mister, the other one will have like the best shiro, the other one.
So Mattress Warehouse has
But
different.
no, that's
packs.
different. That's different. They all have the same beds. Like, what do you have to offer?
I wasn't thinking about Mattress Warehouse. I was
Hello.
just explaining.
No,
how-
hey, one has a queen size bed. That's the best. ever.
But nah, if we want to talk about aliens, though, this is a hot take. Dang, I shouldn't say this.
No,
but
say it. Say
I'm
it.
gonna say
I probably agree with you. Let's be honest.
No, you probably don't. But I think the Earth is flat.
All right, bro. I mean,
But not. Look. when
You
I
still
s-
agree with him?
when I say
wait,
flat,
I want to say.
when I say flat, not like no idiot flat. I believe we are under a dome.
Me too. Okay, I
Yeah,
agree with you.
that's
on that.
real.
Yeah,
I
a
guess
dome.
a
Not
dome,
no like,
but, like,
how they say space,
uh,
like all these billions of planets. Like I feel like we're
No,
under a
no.
dome.
Even Hillary Clinton said something similar to that, but then they.
Okay,
cut
I
it
don't want to
off.
be in the same boat with
No,
Hillary Clinton.
Please don't say her name,
I can,
please.
I can
That's a
send you
cursed
the,
name.
No, I can send you the clip, but like as you talking about like the dome type of stuff, but like above the dome is like water.
Oh, y'all are insane.
The earth, the firmament, the firmament.
That
That's
theory is
nuts.
too much for me to even understand,
No,
comprehend.
even
bro.
the Super Bowl commercial. I don't remember if you guys noticed it. There was a Super Bowl commercial when like an astronaut went out of space, and then like
We
he
can go into-
literally just splashed into water.
Yeah.
No,
I'll send you
look,
the
I'll
link.
give you the movie. Oh, what's that? The Jim Carrey movie when he was in that.
out of March or something like that.
No, 1940. No, he was like in this. It was like a show about his life.
Jim Carrey,
There was like this.
the comedian.
Yeah, he was in this movie, like this crazy movie where he was like in this town. Can you search it up, please?
Hold on. No, that's not what
This
I'm
make
searching up.
believe town where it was about his life, and then at the end of the show, he tried to like get out of the town, and he was on the boat and he hit the edge. They have so much like programming, it's crazy, bro.
I like, bro.
I have
I
receipts.
never heard of this.
I will
I'm not
bring
gonna
my
lie.
receipts out.
I want to hear this. I genuinely
Okay,
do.
the NASA guy. There's a NASA guy who was. Damn, we're going deep. This goes into the space landing of Apollo, which I don't believe is real.
Like on the moon.
Yeah, the Apollo thing. I think I was completely
Wait.
faked.
You
Wait,
think?
I would like to say something.
Go ahead.
Like this is even biblically that I'm reading, right? First Genesis, right?
Read some of it.
Listen though. It says, God saw the light was good, and then he goes. This was when there was first light, right? Right after light, and then it says, in the evening passed, morning came and marked the first day, and that God said, let there be space between the waters. So technically, the earth, as like there was water, right? And then let there be space. So between the space was land. So the water, if they were split into two, technically there's water below and above.
Water above.
And then if you keep reading, it says, let there be space between the waters to separate the waters of the heaven and the waters of the earth. So waters of the heaven, there's water. Hold up. And then it says, when that happened, God made this space to separate the water of the earth, and God called the space the sky. And the evening passed and marked the second day. And then the beneath the waters, the sky flew together into one space, and the dry ground may appear, and God called the dry land, land. So
Okay. This is my first time hearing this. Okay.
Do research.
I don't know if I can disagree or whatever, right?
Do your research.
What you said right now, that makes sense. And the context. What if that's the water that was used for the flood?
The water
That's
from
where the
above.
yeah
Outer
that's
space.
no look the water for the flood, right?
yeah.
Where did it come from?
That okay? If you said in that context, that
That's
makes
what I'm
sense.
saying.
Clouds.
There was chambers, the heavens chambers opened, the water
And the
came
water
from above.
came.
Then the chambers were closed.
And also, okay, this is I don't know if this is conspiracy, right?
Hey, we
I-
getting
No,
deep
I'm bringing my
into it.
receipts out
No,
right now.
I haven't heard this, but like I didn't hear how you said it, but I heard the context that the ozone layer
Yeah.
has been broken, right? And there's this idea that it broke off during the flood, and that's why static.
Airplane.
So they say the ozone layer broke during the flood, right? And the ozone layer, it protects us from like UV lights and all these like bad lights, right? Whatever
That's
it is.
why we get sunburns.
And people say that when the flood happened, the ozone layer broke off because the water had to come in. That's why people have been getting younger ever since, or the age of death. Because people before they used to be giants. They used to be,
Yeah.
like
The
big.
unexplainable things. as
Yeah.
well,
Hey, yo, I thought I was crazy. Y'all made me sound.
Also, how
normal.
they be saying, oh, we're spinning at 60,000 miles per hour. Oh, the Earth is we're just standing here spinning thousands of miles per hour. This is another thing. Look,
Inertia. I don't know what that's called.
Bring
I'm
out the
not-
science.
but look at this. Look, from what I've taken from my knowledge of what biblically speaking, there's a verse that says right here. Tremble before him, all the earth. The world is firmly established. It cannot be moved.
Hey, yo.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, I feel like with the space stuff, right? Put it on mute. With that space stuff, I feel like there's a lot of unexplainable things, right?
I agree.
Right? But what?
You want to talk about outer space and being unexplained? Let's talk about our own oceans,
We don't even know like
The
10% of the ocean,
let
bro.
alone the water above.
Wait, how do you know that you only have discovered 10% though? Like,
Because-
to know it's 10%, don't you have to know what 100% is?
I guess they're comparing the size of what they found already, like how deep they went. I don't know.
But listen,
That's a lot of
how
calculations.
you gonna
I'm not
miss
lie.
That's a lot of
what's
cap.
on the land, like underwater, but then you go for space? Like it doesn't make sense. To me.
What's more interesting though?
No,
I'll
no.
say
Think
water.
about it.
No,
Think about
what's
it.
Underwater.
scarier?
Look at the timeline.
Yeah.
the 70s or 60s when they started doing space in the whole country, like it became like an American thing. Like they were like raising like
support NASA. And
yeah,
all that, yeah.
it's to
Space
support
one.
NASA when it first came out.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of like then what happened? They were fighting against Russia, competing against them for like the first person to land on the moon.
Cold War.
Soviet
Cold
Union.
War.
So a lot of this stuff is not just to discover, but more like
Who's the person that went on the moon? I forgot. Her
Neil
name.
Armstrong.
Yeah, he like I don't believe it's him, but there was another person who also went, but he was like he wouldn't swear on the Bible that he actually landed on the moon.
And
But you know
there's-
what makes it super weird to me? If you went and landed on the moon, right, in the 60s, right? How many times like you wouldn't went back a lot more, especially because now do we have the technology to do it, right? Even the money too. But then at the same time, no one really goes to the moon. Like we've been there like twice, maybe. Like
Okay.
it doesn't make sense. To
What
me.
about like SpaceX though?
I don't believe in that, bro.
They didn't
They're
go,
just
they
trying to
didn't go
make
to the
money.
moon. I don't
Yeah.
think they went as far as that. Because this is what always gets me. They
Blindfold them, put them in a
interviewed.
room.
Have y'all seen this video? The guy was like, they were asking him, can we ever go back to the moon? He said no. He said we had the technology, but we destroyed it.
Yeah. Well,
That was like
Why
50
would
years
you
ago. How do you?
why would you destroy it?
Why would you destroy
That's
this
what I'm
beginning?
saying.
Well, wait, was it true
Doesn't
that
make
NASA was originally formed to explore the oceans,
Yeah.
and then it was after like finding some things out that they decided to switch into the air?
No, there
Yeah,
was like I
aerospace.
forgot these YouTubers that used to convince people like certain things in the space that NASA shows us are fake. Like they'll take a picture of the sky upside down and convince people, be like, yeah, this is like from our backyard. Like
Their
it's
budget.
so easy to convince people. It really is. NASA has 800 million a year. Probably.
No, it's billions of dollars in budget they go, and most of it goes
people
into
really trust people. Like
most of
they
it goes
really
into
trust
their
the
art.
government.
This
Honestly.
is by far my favorite episode. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
No, I just like questioning things. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If
Like,
you want to question something,
Mm.
we should. I really want to question the government as to why flying over Antarctica is illegal.
Mm.
Antarctica or
No,
Right.
Antarctica.
I didn't even know that.
And
It's illegal.
also-
Like it's restricted airspace.
Many government leaders go there once a year
Mm-hmm.
for
They have
some
they
specific
used to go to
reason.
California and do like the wooden trees for certain reasons.
Yeah.
the wooden
Mm.
trees.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's
This
talking about-
podcast will blow up for
He's-
sure.
he's
Okay,
talking about the
it will
Bohemian
blow up.
We're not
Talking
worried
about
that.
governments, don't worry, you will blow up. Okay.
Hey man, we already
Wait,
shadow banned
whoa.
on TikTok.
No, not talking about TikTok blow up. You will blow up. Don't worry.
Hey, yeah.
You put in governments. Anyways.
I'm
No,
just saying.
seriously though. Like
You know what I don't believe though? I'm sorry.
No,
Yafet,
go
I
ahead,
cut you off. Carry on.
No,
Okay.
please, please.
I don't believe that dinosaurs existed.
Okay,
Yo, y'all are
I'm
very
just saying.
interesting people.
No.
I thought I knew them. I apparently didn't. I'm not gonna lie
I'm
to you.
telling
just
you.
I'm not
saying.
gonna let me do it.
I don't, bro.
just saying.
I'm trying to tell you.
It seems
dinosaurs-
very more convincing that they can put a bunch of bones together and call it from 500 years ago.
But they're in the Bible though.
But then,
Where are they in the
Are they?
Bible?
They're in Job. He talks about.
He's talking about
The
the.
Nephilim?
He's talking about
the
Leviticus. I mean Leviathan.
Leviathan. That's
Behemoth?
the sea monster.
Yeah, they're not talking about dinosaurs. They're talking about a specific animal that's gonna come back in the end times.
You see, I'm very careful, like talking about like biblical stuff. I don't want to put
yeah,
my
me
words in
too.
the Bible.
But
So
I
I'm
don't
not
believe
gonna
in
say it.
dinosaurs.
No, in Job, there's another animal though besides the
Behemoth.
yeah.
The Leviathan was the one in the sea
Let me
that's
see.
he said is in hiding still, which is
Yeah.
why we haven't probably discovered it.
Loch
And
Ness.
Behemoth is in like the mountains somewhere.
They're hiding in the water. Ain't no way they're on the land.
But this is like
First.
this.
No,
No,
actually, the thing is, at least these stuff, right? It's not essential to agree on. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah, we're
this is
just
my
speaking our
first
minds,
time
by the
hearing
way.
this, right? So I'm not like if you disagree, you're dumb. I don't care, to be honest. You know what I mean?
No, but you
This
know
is
what?
interesting though.
There's a lot of things that like the government hides from. They made this gun, right? That would like shoot like it's like a small dart. It would shoot people, but like it wouldn't show as like when people did like doctors did autopsy or something. It wouldn't show up as like them getting shot. Like
So you're talking about it gives you a heart attack, right?
yeah, like it's
mean,
like they made this in like the 80s, bro.
What?
Imagine like now today. Who was the man that he like created like the car?
Dr. Sebi. Oh
No, he had a car that ran on water.
Oh, the
and
way,
then-
and then.
2-3 weeks later, pew pew.
Are you talking about is it?
I don't know his name,
But he was not that big though.
but he.
The guy, yeah.
But imagine like if you, like all cars today ran on water, and you don't need gas.
Ooh,
So
would
that
be-
mean you wouldn't invade the Middle East.
I mean, I think everybody
You-
can
I mean,
agree
you
on
wouldn't oil.
this. The government has always been trying to put like to keep control. Like let's say, when all our lives, when I was a kid, I thought Gaddafi was a bad guy. I thought he was a terrible dude.
Muammar Gaddafi.
Yeah, like the way they made it seem like they were painting him. After like a couple years later, I grew up and I started realizing like, if you look at his goals, what he was trying to do, he was trying to unite Africa.
But okay, you know what?
I'm not saying he was
I-
a good guy, but
yeah.
I'm saying like as bad as they
His
were painting him.
agenda.
First of all, he was trying to unite Africa, make a global African currency, right?
I think so.
And then right before all that, what they do? They turn his country against him. They made the people grab him out of his house.
That's true.
Just so if y'all don't hear what my man Enoch said, he basically saying it was backed by gold, right?
He was gonna be backed by
It was
gold.
gonna-
The
Yeah,
money.
the currency for Africa that
You know
he
how
was
much
trying to create.
resource
But would you guys
Africa
like?
has?
You know what? I like the Gaddafi, like how they the narrative they created around him was what I agree, right? But do you think it would have been good if Africa united?
I feel like it wouldn't be impossible. I
But-
don't think Africa would never unite. I don't think anybody would ever unite.
But you think it would have been good though? I
Really?
think that would still be a bad idea.
In what way?
I don't think he should have been killed because the culture. You know, there are some countries like Rwanda. I know right now they're peaceful. Rwanda only had like 2 ethnic groups, right? And they really had a civil war, just 2, right? Right. Ethiopia had like 86, right?
Yeah,
Like-
don't go that way.
So what I'm saying is basically like the clash would have been. It just would have not been as
Inevitable?
nice as people think. They're just united, everything as peace.
No, I'm saying I think
But imagine.
I like his intentions of uniting,
Yeah.
but I don't think unless Jesus Christ comes back, no one will know. Like Africa will never be united. I'm being
Yeah.
real.
Not just
Uh,
Africa, the Middle East.
but
They're
The
gonna,
whole
they're,
world,
gonna, they're gonna get you for that one.
No, I'm being dead serious. Like,
But imagine if Africa was united. Like, you know how like United States, like Americans don't say, I'm from Texas, and one doesn't go, I'm from Maryland. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if Africans were like that. Like,
Of course,
no,
I would.
It'll be
that's
a threat,
different, though.
full-
That's
like,
different.
you know, no, but imagine. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine.
I mean,
know how-
obviously you could you
know
can
how
imagine a
crazy-
lot
you know
of
how much
things.
resource we have. Imagine if we come together and share all of our like resources.
That's just
Exactly.
human nature. That will never happen. There's always gonna be one person who wants all the power.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that person, so another person's gonna come. He wants all the power. They're gonna fight. It's always gonna be like that until
The
Christ
root of
comes.
all-
That's
Jeff,
what
what
I'm
you
saying.
gonna say?
It's a threat. It's a threat. It displays a threat towards nations like America or like Britain or anything like that. And y'all watch the show Blacklist?
I love that.
I
shit.
think
I've
like-
seen a couple episodes.
Yeah,
I've been watching that lately, and like it's all like government sanctioned ops or like CIA, like all the messed up things that happen, and not just within the government, but also within these big corporations and companies. They hire criminals. They hire notorious international
Oh,
criminals.
I agree with that.
They
Now
need
this
the
is a
money.
show, right? But like, bro, stuff like that actually happens. Like
Mhm.
real life stuff like that actually happens.
Facts.
So when something like when something is a threat towards a big company or even a big government, they won't allow it, no matter how good the cause is.
And
It's a messed up.
even
world.
on your point, can we just talk about like everybody agrees with this? They're weapanizing media. You know that, right?
Oh,
facts.
that's-
TV
that-
shows and,
Boy.
and movies.
Facts.
We've been on that.
They can slowly just like over a couple years make things that would like be crazy seem normal.
Okay, can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
This is probably gonna be like our last topic. I don't know,
Yeah.
right? We're talking off the dome, right? So we talked about how the government or the media is like drawing narratives against Muammar Gaddafi, right?
Yeah.
How they lied about him because they hate him, right? Y'all think that happened with Trump too, or
Trump was a puppet. Not gonna lie to you.
To be honest, like
To
this, so they're both puppets, bro.
Hey, bro, there's
Left
a lot
wing,
of things-
right wing
yeah.
of the same bird. It's just gonna be the same bird. Like
Okay.
you could be left, you could be right. Doesn't matter. Like I don't think anybody in the government, like I guess the top like president, I don't think they really care for you.
There, yeah, they're. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things behind the scenes that we don't see of. You know, just like how the media is like ran by a few families that we never heard of, but they own all the
The
big
country
companies.
is owned by the like,
Exactly, like bro, the president. What is the president gonna do? People in the cabin that have been there for like 20, 30 years we never heard of.
in the cabinet?
Yes,
The
like
cabinet.
like you know
Cabinet.
people.
Oh, the cabinet, like the
yeah,
advisors and stuff.
yeah, like people who make the law and stuff. We never heard of them.
not
Like
just that. We haven't
we-
even learned
they-
in school
they
about
get
a
voted.
family.
They get voted like 2-3 years. We never heard of them, but we only care about who's our president because he presents the country and all that.
I guess I like libertarians.
But I don't even know what that means.
Like y'all like don't want big government.
I
right?
mean,
I
it doesn't matter if you don't want big government. You're gonna get big government.
hey, I'll wake up.
That's a good point.
I'll
Don't
wake up in
matter.
peace. I'll go to sleep in peace.
That's actually a really
Okay.
good point. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie
there's
to you.
no point of being a libertarian. It's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna play my part. Relax.
Facts.
So would y'all go back to Ethiopia
Definitely.
No.
Well, I'm on that first.
No,
I'm
yeah.
on
What do you
that
mean,
guy.
On some,
to like not escape, but
You're not escaping.
what are you gonna
You-
escape? You can't escape
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
I feel like you will be less control.
It's
I
worse
don't
over there. In
know.
fact,
Low key.
it's worse.
Low key.
But like
I
with,
forget it's better.
as an American citizen in Ethiopia, how do y'all feel?
Yeah, I got my citizenship.
You'd be a target. over
Respected.
Facts.
Oh,
Be a
okay,
target.
that's a
Yeah.
good point.
Not just that, but like people like one thing I always admit is like I'm blessed to be here. People always want to like trash America. Bro, you go back to your country, you try to have like any privilege, they're gonna smack you. They're gonna be like, "What are you doing?
They're gonna kill you.
They're gonna kill
A
you."
lot of
One thing
places.
people don't understand is that it's the fact that I'm not saying that America is perfect in all aspects. There's always things to complain about, right? But when people say like let's destroy the establishment. I'm like, bro, do you know what you're talking about? Like, I don't know.
That's why I
America's
feel like the
built on
biggest
black
thing.
people, so.
The biggest thing if you can do as like a citizen of any country is please don't follow the wave. They're gonna lead you. Like different groups rise every couple years. Let's do this. Let's do that. A couple years later, those groups you figure out they're all corrupt. They steal your money. They say, hey, how tough it? They steal the money. They're not who you thought they were. Don't be too far left. Don't be too far right. Always be balanced, bro.
I need to work on that. I
Yeah.
feel like I've been on the right for like too long, or like I was pulled in too much, right? But I'm gonna be honest. That's off the dome, straight.
That's because you used to always tell me about like politics and stuff, and I used to always like just make fun of it. He'd be like, "I'm on right." I'd be like, "A right winger?" Like I never understood what he meant.
You know, I thought the right was left and then the left was right.
Nah,
I didn't know
nah,
the entire
nah.
time.
Bro, I still don't know it. But carry on. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, one thing. Let me ask you a question, right?
Mhm.
I said that I will not send my kids to public school, and people have like, first of all, been shocked and like been kind of like defensive about that.
Yeah.
They think like my kids will be like, they would be like antisocial.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. My kids are not going to public school.
No, I still agree with
listen,
that.
Listen, as my dad would say, I'm his best friend, I'm his brother, I'm his cousin, I'm his uncle. Hey, my kids
Nah,
are gonna have
I
a
still-
great time with me as a father. Man.
The way
That's all I'm
schools are
gonna
going now, boy, you think I'm gonna enroll them into that craziness?
Okay,
Facts.
but can you really avoid it? I mean, even private
Yeah,
schools.
I mean, if you
Homeschool.
you can look, you can
homeschool is probably the only way you can
great. Yeah,
shelter your
if
kids.
you can find a great curriculum that like gives you every. In fact, if you can homeschool your kid, you might make him smarter than most kids in public school.
I actually believe that.
Facts. I
That's
believe
true.
that too.
Definitely, but can you shield them forever though? I mean, there are things that you obviously don't want your kids to go
Yeah.
through,
Yeah.
especially if they go
That's
to
actually
public
a good
school and stuff
point.
like that, private school even. But like they have to learn about it somehow.
But you don't shield them, you train them. That's
Yeah,
different.
train
First
them.
of all, school,
Exactly.
if you're homeschool, it's not going to be from January to May and then from
Yeah.
whatever, right? It's going to be year round. You know what I mean? They can go at their own pace. You know what I mean? If they're good at math, they can accelerate in math. And if they need to work on English, you can do that, right? Now, the reason why this person got mad at me was because I said, my new criteria of like when I'm looking for a wife, she also has to be on that same page. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then this person got defensive. They're like, "No, you can't. Like, you really make." I have a lot of criterias when
Okay.
looking for a
We
partner.
heard it.
But
one day y'all talk.
one day is a good. You know what I mean? So like, when I added that, this person was like, "You kind of like being like too controlling," or I'm like, "Children are important. I'm not gonna give
Facts.
them to people that
They're-
don't care about
They're a
them."
gift from God, man. God.
Bro, schools, if y'all, bro, I didn't know how much we were learning until I was like, bro, what am I learning?
Facts.
Like-
Yes. Bro, they really, bro. I'm telling. Remember when I texted? At this point, I believe that math is like man-made.
It is man-made.
It
Oh,
is. It is. Listen. Cause like
It's in the
chemistry and
fact.
stuff. Listen.
Hold up.
Let's hold on.
I'm
Hold
being
on. Let's calm
serious.
down.
I'm being serious. Like, think about it.
What do you mean it's
Like
man-made?
all
though?
like the science is about like the earth and all that. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. What other
What do you
subjects?
mean?
So is
Earth
math,
and all
Huh?
that.
Everything
Yeah,
is
math
man.
is too.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I really
Where do you
don't.
think math comes from
Bro,
then?
you take my math class. You take our math.
No, it's discreet. Let us stay hidden.
You take
We don't
discrete
want
math.
that.
I
Nobody
actually like
telling you.
algebra though. Like I feel like out of all the
Algebra's
classes,
Listen, math
Algebra is
is
the most
simplest.
point. Like no,
Listen.
geometry is the most pointless, useless thing to me.
And then there's this older brother,
No,
trigonometry.
Listen.
Trigger you fuck. Dude,
I took trigonometry, bro. I wanted to shoot myself in
if
the
I
leg.
if I can't pronounce the math, why am I learning it?
No,
What is
no.
how you say arithmetic? What is this,
No,
bro?
listen. Math was good when it was just the numbers, okay? And
then
then
they
they added letters. They added symbols.
What is this? Like,
Bro, no, I'm telling you, you take our discrete
I don't
math.
want to take it. No.
Y'all heard that joke? Dear ex, grow up and solve your own problems.
oh,
No, never. So far, I haven't used y
Y equals MX.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I
Okay.
never
Bro,
used
I gotta defend math. A little
Quantitative
No, what?
equation.
No,
What is this?
Let me say this. Okay.
Hey.
And in the defense of math, okay, I feel like English is subjective. You can write an essay. One teacher would be like, "This is amazing." The other
Okay.
teacher would be like, "This is trash."
Okay.
Right?
It's opinionated.
Math is kind of at least you can prove it. How you get there might be different, right? So there might be multiple ways.
Okay, back to school.
No, back to
No,
school.
back
No.
to school. No, back to school.
Yeah,
No,
let's
listen,
change it.
but-
Let's
but-
move on to a different.
But listen,
Let's go.
listen to all the math classes.
I don't want to listen to
We do not care.
my guy.
We generally do not care.
My
Okay,
God, leave it
fine.
alone.
If
Five?
I need math help, talk to me. I'm trying to support my fellow peeps.
He's
man.
asking for it. I'm actually put his email or his Instagram on the joint, please. Like,
Okay.
keep him to his
I'll
word.
delete
At
my
Wade
social media. I'll
Yeah.
delete my social
W-
media.
W-
He doesn't want to do
EY.
it for himself. You think he gonna do it for you?
Facts. I just got
Nah.
out of it.
This
But-
man, actually, I ain't.
There
gonna
are
bring it up.
multiple things
Hey,
to talk
keep your
about.
mouth
Though.
shut.
There are things further.
Let's just keep going with the flow, man.
Let's go back to the UFO stuff, right?
Oh my god.
If if it is real,
Mhm.
what the heck are we supposed to do? Why? This is what I think.
Pray
I
about
think
it.
this is what I heard. People say that there's so much to like that they know, but they can't just dump it on us
Of
on one
course.
time, right? So they're slowly telling us, right? But what do they want us to do?
What do y'all think about Area 51?
I think it's fake. I don't no, not fake as in like I don't think they're really keeping stuff there. They just want you to think they're keeping stuff there. You think they're
That's
gonna
deep, bro.
Yeah.
What
No,
the
no, no,
heck?
no. Honestly though, because
Mass
if
is
Area
gone.
if Area 51 is gonna exist, it's
Exactly.
gonna be a cover up.
What
Because
yeah,
if you're gonna know this much about
Antarctica. Antarctica?
that's the real
there
stuff.
you go. Antarctica is the real stuff. There is countries, there are continents and nations that have all established something there, bro.
If your boat gets near to where they're at, they will literally tell you turn around and like I don't know
right,
what they'll do.
and they have military.
think about
personnel
it.
But
If you're
people
gonna
go to
hide,
Antarctica, though.
if you're gonna hide something, imagine stuff that's gonna be hidden in ice that's been frozen for years.
But
No.
people go to Antarctica. You can go to Antarctica.
Not the
You
place
can
where
only
they're
go
at.
parts of
Oh.
Antarctica. You can't go deep into it. You know what one of the theories is though?
Mm.
That's where the entrance to shallow Earth is.
Or the
I heard
end,
something like that. I heard
or
something
the
like that.
edge of the earth. Just saying.
Bro, you know how wild
I
that
love us. You know why?
Why?
First of all, we never talked about this, right? I didn't know, right? I thought I was crazy.
I'm
I
not-
keep so much to myself. 'Cause I'm like, I don't
Bro,
want them.
hey,
I don't
bro.
want to turn them off. I don't want.
If y'all want a part 2, we can do more
Bro,
studies.
I have notes on this. I've watched videos on this. Apollo is fake. Apollo is fake. Let's go protest NASA. They're fake. They're lying to you.
But all right, say everybody say your goodbyes. I know we couldn't get to finish, but we gotta go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nati from LA Fitness. Man said hi to me in LA Fitness. I just want to give a shout out to him, bro.
Shout out to you, bro.
Shut up, bro.
Shout out to
Hey,
Nati.
Shout out to
Yeah.
you, man.
It was a amazing conversation. If y'all love this, because we can go deeper. You know, I can come back with notes.
Deeper than this?
Yes.
Bro,
Yeah.
this is only the surface.
Now we can talk about Dr. Sebi next.
Dr. Sebi,
Mm.
all that stuff.
He
I'm a
was-
normal guy.
He
I
cured
thought I
a
was
lot of
weird.
things.
Herbs
He cured a
and
lot of things.
If y'all love this and y'all want more, just let us know. We can do a part 2, longer one, because today we were a little tight on time.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. Off the dome, and we're out.
Peace.